Have you ever poured your heart into a YouTube video only to see it fall flat? It's so frustrating, right? You know your topic is great, your content is valuable, you worked really hard on the editing, you think it's on point. So what happens? Like, what went wrong? Well, here's the kicker. It might not be your content and it might not be the topic, but it could be your keywords. Today, I'm going to show you a different way to approach keyword and SEO research. We are going to work backwards from your idea to ensure your video reaches the right audience and actually performs well. When I learned this, it was a complete game changer for me and my channel. So I can't keep this secret to myself any longer. So let's dive in. So first, when you think about making your videos, when you come up with a video idea, you probably have a title in mind, like how to bake a cake, or how to have a better relationship, or how to train, or how to lose weight. But here's the problem. Are people actually searching for your video the way you're imagining them to search for it? That's where this process begins. Step one is to test your idea. So you take your idea, let's say bake a cake, how to bake a cake, and you put it into the YouTube search bar. You look at the top ranking videos and you ask yourself, are these videos similar to what I want to create? Who is their target audience? Is it your target audience? How are these videos titled? Are they titled in the same way? Are these titles broad or specific? For example, if you come up with how to bake a cake and you start to notice there's a lot of things like how to bake a lemon meringue pie, how to bake a birthday cake, how to bake a wedding cake, how to bake a cake easy. By observing these results, you can learn a lot about what people are searching for and how they're searching for it. And also whether your idea aligns with those searches. That is a really important point. If your idea, how to bake a cake, and you put that into the search bar, but what your idea of how to bake a cake is not being shown in those videos, and I'm not just talking about the titles, I want you to actually click into the video and watch the first 20 seconds of it. Is what they say their video is about what you want to teach in your video? If it's not aligned, then that might not be the keyword that you should use, or you need to refine your keywords even further to attract the right audience to your video. And another thing to do while you're doing this, while you're looking at these videos, is look at the dates of the top videos, the ones that are ranking first, second, and third. Are they recent? This tells you if the topic is still relevant. Maybe these videos are old and they're like 4 or 5 years old. Maybe you could do a new video and and it would fill that gap of having these videos be so old, and yours could take a new, fresh perspective. Or it could also mean that that was a trending topic 4 years ago, but is no longer a topic that people are searching for. You really need to keep digging deeper. You also can check out the view to subscriber ratio. Are these videos getting lots of views compared to the channel size? That's a great sign of a strong topic. If not, it might be time to refine your ideas. So if they're getting hundreds of thousands of views and they only have 2,000 subscribers, that is a really great sign for this topic, and it is a good topic to pursue. But if you do this process, you type your how to bake a cake into the search bar of YouTube, and you find that the videos that are popping up are not what you exactly want to teach for, or not targeting the audience you want, then it's not the end of your search. It's not the end of the road for you. You can brainstorm synonyms of related terms or alternative phrases that better capture your audience's intent. So instead of how to bake a cake, you notice, like I said, that there's more specificity. There's how to bake a vanilla cake. There's how to bake a chocolate cake. You know that you want to bake a cake for beginners. So you do how to bake a cake for beginners. And then you realize that that is capturing your target audience, where if you just had how to bake a cake in your title would go too broad and thus would decrease your click-through rate and the average view retention on your video. So the next step, once you've done this research and you've put your title into the YouTube search bar, now you need to refine your ideas and make sure that you have the right title, like how to bake a cake for beginners. And once you've nailed your keywords, weave them into your title and your description. Make sure your title is specific and compelling. And if you want to watch a video that goes into depth about how to write great titles, you can click here to watch that video. But beyond that, you also want to put in your description your main keywords within the first 25 words to help YouTube understand your video's content, but also to help the people searching for this video on how to bake a cake for beginners sees that in the first 25 words that show under the video that they are in the right place. Your video will in fact help them to bake a cake. It's easy, it's for beginners, and it's for non-bakers. So that would make sure that they are in the right place as well. It would reinforce that they have found the right video for them. So let's look at this through an example. I think examples are always the best way to learn. So meet Sarah. She's a busy mom who wants to bake her daughter a birthday cake. But here's the thing, Sarah never bakes. This year, she's determined to create something special and decides to document her journey in a YouTube video. She comes up with the title, How to Bake a Cake, and types it into the YouTube search bar, but the results surprise her. The top-ranking videos are either professional tutorials or niche recipes, like how to bake a chocolate cake or how to bake a traditional vanilla cake. None of them speak to her actual idea, showing non-bakers how to bake an easy birthday cake for beginners. Sarah watches a few of these videos and realizes that her audience isn't seasoned bakers or people looking for fancy techniques on how to bake. Her audience is busy moms like herself who want something simple, foolproof, and fast to bake for their children for their birthdays. After some brainstorming, she tests some new ideas. Easy birthday cake for beginners. How to bake a birthday cake you can't mess up. And voila, she finds her sweet spot. Her video title becomes How to Make an Easy Birthday Cake for Beginners, Foolproof and Fun. So there, she is now targeting the right audience, beginner bakers or non-bakers who just want to bake a cake for someone's special birthday, something like that. And it's foolproof and it's fun. So it's not going to be stressful. It's not going to be a lot of ingredients. It's going to be super easy. And that's what that person is looking for. So now she has targeted the right audience. In addition to that, in her description of the video, she could write perfect birthday cake for non-bakers to tap into more of those keywords that she needs to attract the right audience, or bake a cake even if you've never baked before. That also taps into those busy moms who maybe are new moms. They want to make their baby's first birthday cake to make it special and they've never baked before. So that would tap into those people that have never baked before. So do you see how Sarah's original idea of how to bake a cake would have missed the mark for her audience? Her video would have been shown to a broad audience of bakers, of seasoned bakers who aren't interested in her beginner-friendly recipe. It's not that her video topic was bad or wrong or not trending or any of those things. It was just her keywords were off the mark. Her keywords were attracting the wrong audience. And thus, when her video was pushed out to that audience, it wasn't getting the clicks. It wasn't getting the views. Or even worse, it was getting the clicks, but then people went into the video and they're like, oh, this is for beginners. This is not for me. So they clicked out right away. So her average view retention was very low. And in that case, even if you have a high click-through rate, your video is not going to be pushed out as much because it's YouTube's best interest to have people watch videos as long as possible. So even if you're getting a lot of clicks, it's going to be pushed out less and less when they realize that even though you're getting those clicks, the average view duration is low. So you want to make sure that your video is going to the right people, the right audience, so that you get the clicks and people stay in the video because they're in the right place. And this is such an important concept to grasp. When you choose keywords for your videos, ask yourself, are they targeting the audience I want to capture? Now, I know you might think, I don't care if seasoned bakers watch my video. They can enjoy my recipe too. I want everyone to enjoy my recipe if they want to. But here's the problem. Trying to appeal to everyone can hurt your performance. Like I just said, people will click into the video thinking, oh, this is how to bake a cake, how to bake a birthday cake, right? But then when they click into it, they realize it's for beginners and they're advanced and they're not interested in that. Or they're looking for something else entirely. So that will hurt your average view duration. So remember, it's not that your content, topic, or quality are necessarily wrong or inappropriate or not at the right timing, but the way you market your video must align with the right audience that you're trying to attract. This is how you take a great idea and make sure it gets the recognition it deserves. So now it's your turn. Take your next video idea and try this backwards SEO approach that I'm teaching you here. Let me know in the comments what you discovered and how you found it helpful. So remember to go into YouTube, type in your idea for your video and what you think people would be searching for that video. If the videos that come up and the first videos that come up are aligned with what you think you want, then tap into those videos and watch them for a little bit and notice, does it keep your attention? Is it what you're looking for? If you're bored, if it's not the right content, then you might want to readjust your title to attract the right audience, because that video obviously isn't appealing to you because you are usually your target audience, right? Or you know your target audience. So you know that that's not what they want. So then you need to go back to the drawing board, think of synonyms for your idea. Instead of how to bake a cake, it's how to bake a birthday cake, how to bake a beginner birthday cake, how to bake a cake for beginners for easy, fast and easy, simple, minimal ingredients, those types of things. Then once you have that, then you can go back in, put that title back into YouTube search with those keywords, and then see what comes up and notice if those videos are more aligned with your audience. If they are, then you've hit the the mark, then produce that video with that title and see how much it transforms your channel with getting clicks, but also getting the average view retention up higher and getting people to stay on your videos longer. Thus, YouTube will push your videos out to more people and connect it to the right audience even more and even faster, and your channel will begin to grow much faster and much better for the future. Okay, hopefully this is helpful. See you guys in the next video.